Hi everyone, this is the practice problems for functions. Feel free to follow along or pause the video and try the problems yourself. Okay, so you're going to create your function using the func keyword F-U-N-C and then madlib, and then you put your parentheses and list out each one of your parameters, which it will be animal, and that's set as a string, place set as a string, thing set as a string, and then you put your little arrow to say return string. Then you return your statement. The animal goes to the place and buys the thing. Then you create your version of the madlib. I just said let my madlib equal madlib. Then for animal I put dog, place I put store, thing I put food, and then you need to print that. So print my madlib. Okay, so for this one, you're going to create your function. So use the func keyword and then common weather. Then you're going to, for parameters, in the parentheses, put month, which is string, and then put your arrow to indicate return, and that'll be a string. So inside the function, create a variable, weather, and set it to an empty string, and then create your switch statement, and that'll be based off of the month. So then create each case for each month. Case January, then the weather equals whatever weather you want it to be. This circumstance is cold, February cold, so on and so forth through all the months. And then I just put default weather is unknown. Then your return statement will be the weather in the month is this kind of weather. Then just print your function, so print common weather, and then I put month is February, and then it prints the weather in February is cold. Okay, so for this one, you're going to start with creating the function. So use the func keyword in Santa's list, and then you're going to put, for the parentheses, you're going to put for and name. So for will be what you'll put in your, when you call the function, and name is what we're using for the internal variable name. And then we're putting that as string, your little arrow to say return string. Then we create var toy inside the function and create it to a empty string. Then we create a switch statement based off the name, and then we say case Nell, toy is Dolly, case Bill, toy, hammer, tax, and whip, and then default toy is unknown. And then return name would like the toy for Christmas. Then you can print Santa's list for Nell. Okay, so you're going to first create your function, price calculator, and have all your doubles in there. Material price double, hourly wage double, profit percent double, and then you're going to return your double. Inside you say cost equals material price plus hours times hourly wage. Total is the profit percentage times cost plus cost. Let rounded, use that equation that we have above, round parentheses 100% times total divided by 100% return rounded. And then you're going to call your function. So we say let my price equals the price calculator, our function, material price 30.87, hours 5, hourly wage 15, profit percent 0.1. And then you're going to print a statement including that price that you just calculated inside of it. Okay, so for this one, the first thing you need to do is change the return statement. So now after that little arrow, you put parentheses and you say each one. So we're saying our total is a double and then our price statement is a string. And then on our return statement, we now put another set of parentheses and we say rounded, which is our total, and then the statement, the price of my product is rounded. Now, when you go to print, you now have to say print my price dot total, and that will print the total price. And then you need to say print my price dot price statement to get everything. So for this one, you're going to start by creating your function, my reading list, and then for the parameters, it'll take that variadic parameter, and you'll say books, string, dot, dot, dot to indicate that. Then you're returning the number of books, which is an int, and then a book array, which is an array of strings. Start by creating your array, var book array equals string, array of strings, and then book array dot append contents of the book. So each of the books that we're saying that we've read, we're adding that onto our book array. Then we want the number of books in that array, so we do var number of books equals book array dot count, and then we're returning the number of books and the book array. Now, when we create our version of the function, when we call it, we're saying var new list equals my reading list, and then books, and then whatever books you want to list there, and that could be 0 or as many as you want. And then to print it, you say print new list dot book array, and that'll print all the lists, all the array of books, and then print new list number of books, and that's the count. Okay, so for this one, you'll start by creating your function, func my DVDs equals DVDs and your variadic parameter. So string dot 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 to indicate that, and then you'll return all of those different values. Number of DVDs is an int, total DVDs is a string, an array of strings, and Batman is here is a bool. Then you need to create your variables. Var total DVDs equals your array of strings, and var Batman is here is false. That's your bool. And then total DVDs that append contents of DVDs. So we're taking each DVD that you enter in and adding that to our total DVD array. Then you need to create your for in loop that checks if the movie equals Batman, then we set Batman is equal to true, and we break out of that and we move on. Else we set Batman is here to false. Now, then our return value is the number of DVDs, so that's our count in our array, our total DVDs, which is our string array, and then our Batman is here, which is either true or false. Then you need to create your version of the function. You say var my collection equals my DVDs, and then you add in whatever DVDs that you want there. Then you can print my collection.number of DVDs, my collection.total DVDs, and then print the statement is Batman here, and then what your Batman is here answer is. All right, so for this one, you need to create your function, math problems, and then have it accept the mark speed, which is a double, and time, which is a double, and then it will return the double. So then create your variable, total distance equals mark speed times time, and then you return your total distance. Then we're going to go ahead and create our version of it, and var final problem equals our math problem, and then enter in 67 for mark speed and time 2.25, and then we're going to print our final problem value. Okay, and that is it for the practice problems for Swift functions. I hope this helped, and I wish you luck as you learn Swift.